The war, of course, continues to intensify. A barrage of missile strikes in Ukraine's Lviv and near the city's international airport. It happened about 40 miles from the Polish border. Right now, there are about 2 million Ukrainian refugees in the NATO nation. 6 missiles were launched from the Black Sea, but 2 were shot down. Our Robert Sherman joins us now live from Poland. He's reported from Lviv. I know, Robert, that you know more about these newest strikes, right?
Yes, and the thing that is worth noting is that, as you said, both of those cities are so much closer to the Polish-Ukrainian line, which is where we are right now. Lviv, the major metropolitan area in western Ukraine. Worth noting that new numbers are out from the UN this morning. Over 3.2 million Ukrainians have fled their country as refugees. That number is expected to keep climbing as these attacks continue their westward move.
Overnight, smoke rises following a missile strike near Lviv. 4 missiles hit a military aircraft repair site just miles away from Poland, a NATO member. Today's attack comes nearly a week after a separate missile strike killed at least 35 people at a training base near Lviv. Life in Lviv is as normal as it gets in Ukraine now. It has seen little to no fighting or shelling, but its population has boomed as Ukrainians leave other parts of the country. To the north, an American citizen who was killed by Russian artillery has been identified. 68-year-old Idaho native Jim Hill had been staying in Chernihiv to get medical care for his partner, who's a Ukrainian citizen. On social media, his sister says her brother died while waiting in line for bread. Reports from local news outlets in Chernihiv match up with that story. At least 8 other people were killed, according to their reporting. Heading south to the city of Mariupol, Russia's defense ministry says its forces are tightening the noose around the city, home to some of the worst fighting the last 3.5 weeks. 350,000 people are still in hiding. Local officials estimate there are between 50 to 100 attacks on any given day.
Mariupol, центр міста, драматичний театр.
Mariupol is also home to the theater that was bombed while housing hundreds of women and children. Rescuers are still searching for people who they believe are trapped under the rubble. On a positive note, local officials say a bomb shelter in the theater held, and Italy says it will rebuild the theater when the time comes. Like the theater strike in Mariupol and elsewhere, Russia has denied targeting civilian and humanitarian sites. But the threat of even worse Russian tactics looms. On Thursday, Secretary of State Antony Blinken again warned of the Kremlin's next possible move.
We have a strong sense of what Russia could do next. We believe that Moscow may be setting the stage to use a chemical weapon and then falsely blame Ukraine to justify escalating its attacks on the Ukrainian people.
And a question that many people here in Europe are asking, does it stop with Ukraine? Are other European nations potentially at risk of being invaded? The Poles that we've been speaking with here say that they're very worried about what the future will hold.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.